Gentlemen, it is the World Cup, and I know that World Cup excitement is gripping everyone.
It is.
Including listeners to the Vox Cascadia podcast. So, as part of that World Cup excitement, Connor, we're going to have you explain. Could you open your fucking soda louder on the microphone, Tyler?
It was so far away. It was so far away from it,
dude.
too.
It was so loud. So
it was hell yeah,
yeah,
hell yeah.
Connor,
yes,
is going to explain to us the hard to understand rule of offsides. So before we get into the meat of the show, so Tyler or Connor, go ahead and tell us how offsides works in soccer.
Well, I was trying to find Nick's text. I was just going to read it bar for bar.
Nope. You got to read it.
Now I can't find it. The problem is I should have reviewed this at least earlier in the day. So offsides, from what I understand, is in soccer a term for when you kick say you're the attacking team, I guess, has the ball, and you go past the final defender before the goalie. And if you do that, that's bad. I don't quite get why, because that seems like you're doing good. Like, from my American brain, it's like, well, you outround all the defenders, go get yourself a touchdown. Mm-hmm. But I guess that's not allowed in soccer, which is fair. There's weird rules on all sports. And if you do that, then you get 3 penalty kicks. And if you make all of them, then you get to shoot the opposing team manager with a bow and arrow.
That's why soccer is. Mm-hmm. People say soccer is like a wuss sport. Like it's they're all sissies out there in silk shorts. But you get to actually, if you're offsides, you get to shoot the opponent manager. So that's
only if you get the 3 penalty kicks that come from being offsides.
Yeah. How does the infield fly rule work?
That is. What the fuck? I know that rule. That's something to do with baseball. That's not soccer. I'm pretty sure. That's not a ground rule double. I don't remember what infield fly. You get to get off the base, and if they catch it, you have to go back to the base before they tag you out, type of thing. That's why they always take the lead, but they don't go all the way to the other base unless it will be the third out, because then you hope they get an error.
Great. And then Tyler, can you explain pass interference for me?
Yeah, pass interference is when you get in the middle of it, right? Mm-hmm. In football.
Yes,
football.
It's when you
and you're not supposed to. You're one of the people that's not supposed to touch the ball.
Yeah.
With your hands. So.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that's exactly it, actually. So, but welcome back, everyone. We got some positive feedback, or we got some feedback on our soccer coverage last week. So we figured we'd just keep going with it.
Yeah,
absolutely. We're actually a soccer podcast right now.
Japan just got eliminated, which is a shame. There goes my Goku matrix of rooting for teams.
Yeah, and then I'm watching the Morocco-Netherlands game. Totally paying attention to the podcast. Oh my God, they actually scored.
Wait, again?
Right, so it's 1-1 in the 91st minute. So, God damn it.
With 6 minutes of extra. What happens if they tie here? Do they keep playing?
They play 30 minutes of extra time. They play basically two more 15-minute halves each, and then they go to penalties, which is what the Germany and Paraguay game went to today. So, and Paraguay actually knocked off the Germans. So, Connor, you sent me a little meme about Germany.
I did. Let's go losing. Allies, baby. First time since a while that Japan and Germany losing something. Italy didn't make the World Cup, right?
No, for the third straight time, actually, which is it's just crazy because Italy's like one of the biggest like soccer countries on the planet, and they've missed like 3 straight World Cups.
I also found out that it's not uncommon, or like it's essentially been the same winners like of 4 or 5 countries for the last like 50 years, which is kind of a bummer. You don't get those like crazy underdog stories that apparently happens a lot more in smaller sports competitions, I guess.
Yeah, there's been quite a few of the same ones. Last one was Argentina. The one before that was France.
Sacre Bleu.
But World Cup Madness has taken over the Vox Cascadia podcast, and we appreciate you listening to all of it. So, I had something else I was going to talk about soccer, but I should probably just move on from it.
Well, what was it? It's only been 4 minutes
now.
Oh, okay.
I got a short memory. Short-term memory just gone. But maybe it'll come back to me. Anyways, gentlemen, we've got an action-packed show tonight because
we do.
Last week we had the big summer reveals.
We did.
We did.
Lot
If
of
you have
them.
if you're watching this video, by the way, you notice that it's me and Connor, and then I'm just gonna put a bunch of weird faces at Tyler because
just don't address it.
Can't get his fucking video working.
Just don't
Yeah,
address
I
it.
know.
Okay.
I mean,
Don't worry about it.
yeah, I was late because I forgot that I slept through an alarm after I fell asleep on the couch.
Really
Nice.
Connored that one.
You know,
Hey.
I did. I woke up, but I was like, oh fuck, I'm the Connor.
I've never once been late because of that. I've been late for other reasons, but I always wake up on time for this if I take my nap.
There's been more than once where I've had to give you a text message to get you going. So
that's just to make sure I'm awake because you haven't heard from me, which I am. I'm just being slow.
Gotcha. So, but we're gonna go through the big summer previews and give our opinions on them because we're well-respected influencers in this scene for the 7 of you that listen to us, and we appreciate that, by the way. Yeah. So before we get started, gentlemen, do you have anything you want to go over before we get started with that? Just want to check, see if there's any apologies people need to make, Connor, to like any certain specific community.
Wait, why?
Oh yeah, I remember what he did.
Okay. Well, if he doesn't remember, we'll just remind him after the show. I don't want to embarrass him in on the show. Heaven forbid. But we'll go back. We'll go back to it next time. So.
I mean, the comment was just so far out of left field.
Oh yeah.
You know,
and I mean, I usually go and edit that out, but I was kind of tired after the show and I forgot to do it, and so it stuck through. And
this is what I get for not listening to our previous episodes.
Pretty much. So, but well, with that, let's talk about the big summer reveals. So, we just had Armageddon drop, and so the first thing they started off with was a bunch of new starter sets. So ready painted terrain and the starter sets. So gentlemen, we've got a couple different starter sets. We got the starter set,
which looks pretty good. I mean, it looks basically like Armageddon plus terrain. Right? Like there's a couple models missing.
It's missing the Eradicators for the Space Marines and 5 Intercessors. And then Orks, I don't know. But yeah, like that's a good starter set right there. That's
it's missing the walk-in, the big old chicken. For the Orks.
Probably less boys. Yeah, I think only 10 boys instead of 20 or whatever it was.
So.
Yeah. But with that, I mean, you get a combat patrol worth of guys, it looks like, and a full combat patrol board of and this isn't the pre-painted terrain. This is just the gray plastic that we're used to. So it was pretty cool. I'm not mad at that for a starter set to get people going. So along with that, they came out with a bunch of like different kind of like get you going sets. So there's a Space Marine set that has, it looks like Captain, the librarian, 5 Intercessors, 5 Vanguard vets, and the Speeder, as well as a thing of Retributor armor and McCrag blue, so you can make all your guys into Ultramarines.
I think it's like 11 paints beyond that. It's kind of like their painting sets they've done before, but with a lot more models, which is really cool. This is a good get started with the hobby box.
You know what they need to do is they need to, with these get started with the hobby boxes, they need to include like a voucher so you can take them down to your GW store and have them prime them for you. Because that's like the one piece that's missing is the ability to actually prime these. I mean, also the like building and all the other stuff, but like
honestly, that's a great idea, because it gets them back in the store again. Yeah. Right.
Ooh, look at all these extra paints you can buy if you want to make them this specific chapter.
Oh, that's a really cool combat patrol you're about to prime and paint. You should really pick up this box to expand your force up to 1,500 points.
I'm telling you guys, I'm kind of like a plastic marketing genius. Like I had the idea that they should have, with the Armageddon box, they should have put in 2 kill teams, one on the Orks and one on the Space Marine side.
If you want 2 kill teams, just look at the next offering they're showing off here.
Yeah, exactly.
What is that next offering there, Connor?
That would be the Warhammer 40,000 introductory set, which it literally just looks like the starter set for Kill Team, but with Orks instead of Plague Marines. It's even got the fun little MDF terrain, but Octarius, which is fun to see that printed out. I kind of want to just pick that up just for the terrain alone and like see if someone wants the models.
The models are cool because they're actually 6 unique intercessors. Or 5 unique.
5 and yet another Primaris Lieutenant. Restart the clock, baby.
Which I like that the Primaris Lieutenant is just the cap or the sergeant backwards. If you look at them, they're like flip the model. All right, perfect.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, just a different gun and
stick different
more
arms on him.
bling.
Yeah. It's a cool model, good pose. There's only like so many poses you can do, right?
Yeah.
You know,
They look
and then-
neat. They blend in well with Armageddon.
And then those are unique boys also,
Yeah.
which round out like the special weapons from the Armageddon ones. So like it kind of seems like you're meant to buy this box, right?
It actually does kind of annoy me that's not a kill team, because between the Orks and the Space Marines all having different gear, you could 100% have just made shitty rules for it. Like
it's Angels of Death.
It is Angels of Death, and the Orks, I'm just like, just make them, I don't know, like Orc rule. Every time you shoot or fight, improve your stat to hit by 1, or some shit. I don't know. There's easily a way you could have done this to make it a kill team adjacent box.
Who knows? Maybe they'll get repackaged as a kill team later on.
I would love it. The Orcs look cool. They've all the guy with the axe, the rocket. They've all got good poses. They're fun models.
Connor, I think you pointed out maybe that the guy with the axe has either hair or a wig.
I was wondering what that was, because he looks like Dante from Devil. Is it Dante from Devil May Cry? Is that who I'm thinking of?
It's Dante.
Yeah, he looks kind of like that to me, where he's got like the anime style, like spiky white hair, and I couldn't tell what that was on his head.
It's a hair squig.
I thought the hair squigs only grew up, but
they grow in all kinds, whatever direction you can imagine. They grow.
Okay, well, all I know is I need Dante Orc ASAP, because I just want to paint anime hot boy hair.
Now, one thing we kind of breezed over. So, along with the introductory box with the paints for Space Marines, they have the same thing for the Orcs too.
Oh yeah.
Like 10 Gretchen and a bunch of boys and the bike trike thing and the weird boy too. It looks like some other stuff too.
Looks like whatever you get in the starter set, but if you don't want the other half, just buy this.
Yeah. Sorry, making notes. Let's see. They've got another new paint sets that came out. So just kind of starter sets. Some of them that have Orcs in them, some of them that have Space Marines in them. So kind of your base stuff, a crappy brush and some clippers to get you started. But then we've got Combat Patrol Battle Zone,
which is the full board of terrain there.
Is that a full board? I think this is a half a board.
Is it not?
It's more than what's in the Combat Patrol box.
But I don't think this is this a full 40K board?
Features, for your games.
Making setup a dawdle.
What'd you just say?
Well, I'm just reading.
No, you need to combine it with the starter set for a full-size strike field.
Yeah, so it's half of a full.
Gotcha.
Is it now just the exact same terrain from the starter set?
No, it looks different than the starter set terrain.
I'm trying to tell that right now. Yeah.
I don't know.
It looks like it's the same, just rearranged differently. Like just the buildings are all together.
Maybe.
So buy that. Oops, sorry, Chuck hit the pop filter. He's gonna yell at me at that. But yeah, buy that in the starter set, and you've got a full 40K terrain, or 2 of these.
Or what you can do is you can buy Warhammer 40,000 Battlefields Armageddon. So that looks like it's both of those put together, which gives you a full 40K board of all the new terrain, it looks like. And that one is the pre-painted one. So that's where you actually...
And it's only supposed to be double the price, too. So, like, not cheap, but, like, you're getting double the terrain. So.
I mean, twice the terrain, and you don't have to paint it. I mean, if you're...
Kind of tempting.
If you got the cash to splash...
Wait, is it all in one box?
Yeah.
Okay, because I see that's in. There's like, okay, maybe I misunderstood. But if it's all in one box, that's not too bad. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you get the. I think you get the full, all of the new terrain. I don't know if you get the.
You get the layouts too.
You get the layouts too, and
not
you get
the battle mat.
You don't get the battle mat. Okay,
that's a separate purchase,
of course. So,
you just get you do get double-sided game boards, but not the actual mat, it looks like.
Gotcha.
So,
which double-sided game boards are fine.
Yeah, that works totally fine.
Or kill team boards is what you get.
This terrain looks really solid for kill team too, which is nice, because it's just strongholds if you need to put them together. Otherwise, it's just our classic one-story ruin thing.
Another of my GW marketing genius idea, which Tyler had a little rebuttal to this, is they need to put out kill zones for this. So, if this is like at least 2 to 4 boards of kill team. If they were like, hey, here's your battlegrounds Armageddon kill team boards, people are gonna, especially if this is like a tournament in a box, basically.
Yeah.
If they do have actual layouts for it for kill team, so at least 2 boards worth. So, but Tyler, what were you saying when I said that they should have kill team layouts for this?
I mean, yeah, of course they should. I do feel a little cynical about us only getting kill team layouts or like a recycled terrain rather than something new.
Yeah.
I want something new for kill team, not just 40k terrain.
Yes.
But I feel like we're gonna get 40k terrain. I feel like this season we may have to get ready to be a handoff for 40k largely. So third season, I feel like always kind of like that,
Yeah, that was the salvation season, the beta Decima season.
So not trying to be negative or anything like that on Maine, though.
We don't.
Yeah.
So
nothing crazy from 40k. The only stuff we hadn't seen before was the new boys and the new Space Marines. They didn't release any crazy new sculpts for that. So
yeah,
I mean they showed off some new orc stuff.
I'm fucking getting to it, Connor. Jesus.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Well, you said for 40k. You said for 40k. Orcs are 40k.
Well, not in my book. They're just kill team. Gotcha. So moving on. They did announce the orc codex. Connor, you can just talk about this one, though.
Yeah, this is cool. Lots of fun new orcs, the trucks and battle wagons and all their other things. Pretty cool. The mech, I like his little crane. I kind of want to put that on a servitor and try and de-orcify it a little bit. But
I love servitors.
Yeah, I know. Listen, all right, servitors are fine. I just don't want it as a kill team. But the war boss looks cool. Lots of fun models. The thing that's most exciting to me is the codex. Even though I don't play orcs, but the fact that they're saying there's 15 detachments in it, which means it doesn't mean anything other than that they're making a lot of detachments, but it's giving me hope that they're going to do a really solid job with this whole weird detachment point system. Because I was worried at the start here, where it still seems like the best one's always going to be 3 points, and I was like, that's kind of a bit of a bummer. But this is exciting. I hope that this means every codex is going to have a solid amount of detachments, and you'll be able to have some really fun and wacky lists.
Yeah, we got a new orc truck. So
truck is super cool.
Yeah, it's super orky.
Looks great with the old truck too. So it's like a clear continuation, right?
Mm-hmm. Lots of fun bits on it. Like I straight up love the grot that looks like right out of Fury Road, like leaping off the war wagon type of thing.
Then we got the new war boss also.
New war boss is pretty cool.
Yeah, which he was leaked a while back, but we got.
Oh, that's right, he was. I completely forgot. Yeah.
His Gretchen is pretty sweet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dual wielding. He's got the looks like the shooter maybe.
I don't know.
A
bolt or gun.
Yeah.
An orc pistol and an orc gun.
And it looks like there's a couple ways to build him too.
Yeah, they said it's
the boss.
The first time they've had like a multi-part war boss in a while, I guess.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool. They've also got like a command pack orcs, which apparently gives you tokens and stuff, so you can actually.
I didn't even see that.
Yeah, I hadn't seen this yet either. So
yeah, neat.
Again, something they're ripping off from Kill Team again is just now everybody's gonna have tokens.
Now everyone's got tokens, baby. More materials to play with.
They're also supposed to get dice, which they didn't show.
Yeah, I was just noticing that they didn't show the dice. It sucks.
Yeah,
no,
I wonder if they just forgot to attach the image because they describe it, but yeah. And then there's the line break as if there was supposed to be an image there.
Yeah. Also looks like if you didn't pick up Armageddon, the stuff from Armageddon is going to come as standalones soon too. So, which I'm sure we all figured that would be coming out. So,
yep.
But yeah, so that was all of 40K, Connor.
All right, sorry.
The next thing that they announced was the Warhammer Academy. So, gentlemen, did you get to watch the preview live?
I did.
Okay.
It was interesting.
So. I was kind of just looking at pictures on my phone while I worked. So I
Great.
didn't get a chance to actually see or listen to anything. So can one of you guys explain what the Warhammer Academy is to me?
It's just a new portal for them to have like introductory stuff for when you're getting into the hobby.
Yeah.
So I think they're moving like all their hobby videos and stuff like that to a central and easy to find place. So it seems like starting Warhammer.
Yeah, it seems cool. I hope that they'll incorporate that into the Warhammer Color app. I don't know if either of you guys have used that or, but it's their little like, here's the paints to buy for this color if you want to replicate it, and here's the paints we use in this model. Obviously, it's not quite as in depth as like the heavy metal guys themselves explaining it, but it's a useful little app. And best of all, they said it's free. Thank God, because we don't need another thing to pay for. But it seems a nice little useful tool to be just able to direct new players to find out some like introductory lore and get good painting advice.
I'll be curious if they actually know their own rules for 40K, because anytime we've ever seen them do like a kill team demo, it goes pretty interestingly. But
yeah. Because I guess they might have like little, instead of like here's all the rules in a 50-minute video, here's like a 5-minute video on how shooting works and stuff like that. That'd actually be pretty useful rather than having to find third-party YouTube people to do it for you.
Yeah, there is quite a few of those. If anybody has one they could recommend, because I'm trying to learn, I want to learn 11th edition so I can beat Connor at least once.
That's all right. I'm not smart with how I play 40K. I play even as aggressive in kill team, and apparently that's not good for scoring points. I gotta become like a World Leaders player, I guess.
Yeah, your aggression on the tabletop doesn't always work out for you.
No, it doesn't, but it's fun.
Yeah,
that's what matters.
Yeah,
it's all about having a good time. So, so moving on from the Warhammer Academy, we have the hottest growing game in the Portland metro area. Literally 40 people out there are playing this game. It's the Old World. So they're coming out with an Old World core set, actually, which is got some pretty cool models in it.
Yeah,
it does. And then some battle forces, essentially, right? Like, which is the same thing that they're doing like with that. It's the box split up.
Yeah, Connor, you were talking about this in our chat a little bit. Do you know what's going on with that?
Yeah. So from what I understand, the battle. So yeah, lots of new Chaos stuff, which is cool because I didn't realize Chaos hadn't yet got like an actual update for Old World. Beautiful models. You actually pointed out some Chaos Knights in for Nick because he wants them, and they're like, here's the old ones.
Yeah, Mindtaker's got them.
Yeah, so go to Mindtaker right now. Sponsorship. Well, by the time they're listening to this,
website's online.
Yeah, exactly. Mindtaker.com.
.org.
This is why I had Chuck. But anyways, and they have this thing called like Battle March they mentioned. I think it already exists technically, but the way they kind of described it in the video seems like they're kind of giving it a slight revamp or just like a bit of a rules update. And it's supposed to be kind of like combat patrol or like half-size games. They said 400 to 700 points, I think, in the video.
Spearhead?
Yeah, kind of like a Spearhead, but for Old World, which is exciting to me. I like the idea of having a war band. It's literally like a war band size of like, a couple infantry squads and some cavalry and stuff. And being able to do... I like the idea of just having lots of little mini forces. And Battle March seems to kind of hint at that. And hopefully we get more combat patrol boxes for Old World, because a lot of their models are fun. And give me vampire counts, please.
I just have zero interest in Old World. They have some amazing,
they have great models.
Sculpts. Like the new dragons that came out.
Oh yeah,
holy shit, those dragons are fantastic.
Dragon is so good.
Yeah,
it does make me sad we don't have like real dragons in 40K. Like that's the one thing that definitely beats us out. And is just sick ass dragons.
They need to like figure out how to make titans or like knights as cool as dragons.
Yeah.
So. It's almost like they've come up with a way to solve that. I wonder what it could be, though.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get to it later.
All right. But I know Nick really wants the Old World box. The dragons are pretty sweet. Nick, just buy one of the dragons. Don't get the other knights.
Yeah.
So you don't need all those guys, and you're never going to play the game because
Nick,
you can't get in. It's an exclusive club. It's just too hot here.
It's too hot. Yeah, there's actually a decent scene for it at my store in Bremerton. So if you're looking for old world, come over here.
So it's grown in Bremerton also.
Yeah, grown in Bremerton. So we got it.
Great game in Bremerton.
Yeah.
A game we do play and actually want to play. Moving on, Blood Bowl. So we got some big boys here.
Big old ogres. Yeah. Minotaurs.
Yeah. Now, are these guys, as someone who is undefeated at Blood Bowl for the one game that I played?
For the one game you've played.
Explain to me, like, I don't know how these big guys work in Blood
So
Bowl.
you know how in Necromunda you can hire bounty hunters, like more powerful.
I don't know that at all.
Okay, well, all right. Well, in big guys, if you're doing like a campaign or a league in Blood Bowl and your opponent's really good and has much more valuable players than you sometimes get bonus gold, and that bonus gold can be used to hire one of these guys on a temporary basis. And they're just really beefed up stats and stuff, really solid players. And then depending on what character you want to buy, you have to like match. Like if you're playing vampires, you wouldn't be able to get a beefed up Holy Knight of Bretonnia, and if you're playing Skaven, you're not going to be able to get a giant orc, I think. And so these are just kind of more fun like character models you can get. And then if you're doing pickup games with your friends, just be like, yeah, I'm bringing 300 gold worth of a big guy, so maybe try and match that yourself.
Okay, so you can spend extra money to get these guys into your fun games.
Exactly.
So, pretty cool ones. I got a couple ogres. There's a minotaur that you can build out like 3 different ways. It's got claws on one version, and then a rat ogre.
The nice thing is, I think this is the first time that they've been plastic. I'm now, new all plastic mentioned here. And a lot of time they've been resin only, and they kind of go away very quickly. So it's hopeful that if these are coming out in plastic, it's a good sign that maybe the next couple ones will be plastic as well and easier to acquire.
We've also got Blood Bowl 7s coming out. So 7s is kind of the smaller version of Blood Bowl, faster version of Blood Bowl.
Yeah, right? It seems to be the case, which is nice because when I first started playing Blood Bowl, I was like, it's only 14 guys or whatever. It won't take that much time, and it takes more time than Kill Team generally, which is crazy because it doesn't feel like it should. So 7s seems a little bit more exciting to me in the sense that I can bang out a game in an hour instead of like 3.
Well, as an undefeated Blood Bowl player, I think it takes longer because it's just totally random how long stuff can go. Like you could have one turn where you get to activate everybody, and you could have one turn where you get to activate one dude.
Yeah.
So
I mean, you're right, but yeah, it's surprising how long Blood Bowl can take unless you fail every roll.
Yeah. So new guys for Blood Bowl, new 7s set up in they call it the Spike Fantasy Football Journal. So Connor, you should pick that up, and we'll try that.
Yeah, I'll grab one.
All right. Now here, moving on to the other hottest game ever. Yeah. One of Connor's favorite games. We're moving on to Warhammer: The Horus Heresy. Connor, you want to walk us through what's coming for your game, 30K?
More Custodes. That's pretty much kind of just it.
Got a redo on the jet bikes.
Yeah.
Got an update on the Telemon, which is dope. All plastic Telemon.
Yeah.
So they got a new tank, new little grab tank thing, which they haven't had that before.
Yeah, I don't believe this is like it's probably existed in one sentence in a Black Library book from like 40 years ago. But I don't think this has ever had a model, and it's really cool. It looks like it's their version of like a fast attack tank, which is really neat because it's it's a cool looking model. I kind of want to I want to see how it builds like in the instructions, because I was looking at it and then there's like a Mechanicus tank, and I was like, I kind of want to shove these two together and try and make one of the Ordinatus Mechanicus vehicles that like the one, those weird like 50s Death Ray movie type of vehicles that were always resin at like $900. But it was like roughly like that might hook well into that one, and I can make some weird ass super tank.
Hell yeah.
Tyler, I feel like you're kind of a lore purist in a lot of ways. How do you feel about this? It's called the Palace Grav Attack, which does that feel like very custody to you?
I mean, I don't like the way it looks because I think it looks kind of dumb. but like
It looks like a pod racer.
I was gonna say
exactly.
that the sides do look like a pod racer.
Like something just looks like weird about it, but like the custodies are just kind of like whatever. They can they have like special custodies technology. That's always kind of how it is.
Tyler's just been upset with custodies ever since they introduced female custodies.
It hasn't been the same. Like I was really into the homoeroticism of
Tyler prefers the original where it's just like Conan the Barbarian outfit custodies.
Absolutely, nude other than the helmet, right? Like the helmet stays on during sex.
Yeah. I was wearing protection.
Exactly.
That's not how that works, Connor. So
I was wearing my armor. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know about these tanks. Like the Dreadnaught's one thing. Do we know also is a Custodes Dreadnought like a Space Marine Dreadnought where it's like, sorry you died, here, go live in this?
Probably.
Our Custodes in their Dreadnoughts.
Like a little nugget of a man in there.
They're freaking huge, though.
I mean, yeah, they're Custodes are quite a bit bigger.
Custodes are big, that's what she said.
Yeah. I like the new jet bikes also. They're pretty cool. Like they're definitely a better update on the than the old ones. So.
Also, is it on the image of the box? How they mentioned you can use these in both 40K and 30K, and it's one of the few boxes to reflect that. Yeah, that's pretty funny how they're just trying to make it abundantly clear.
Yeah, exodites, right? Like
what?
Wait, what? Huh? I don't know what that is.
I don't talk about either. So, Custodes look cool. Make me want to jump back into Custodes for them because this box is like 4,000 points, right?
Yeah, some shit like that. Yeah, grab that and
easily got
other combo box, and you're at 2K points. If not,
this has to be close to 2,000 points. That Dreadnought has to be like 800 points. There's 4 bikers. That's close to 120 points a piece. Yeah, it's got to be.
Here, I'm going to the totally legit. Actually, I can just check on my phone, but whatever. Website. What is that? A Telemon Dreadnought?
Yeah, Telemon Heavy Dreadnought.
Does that even have a 30K equivalent? Or 40K, excuse me.
Google stuff.
Well, I'm Googling. Also, it looks like, yes, it is a nugget of a Dreadnought, or a nugget of a Custodian in it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Why waste a good Custodes, right?
Exactly.
Pretty much. Oh. Moving on.
Sorry, there we go. Telemon's only 225 points, so you might need to buy 2 of these.
That seems a little low. That
is a Legends data sheet from 10th edition, so who knows how accurate that still is in 11. Okay. But I imagine it's roughly around that points.
Yeah. Well, moving on, we got a plastic Warlord Titan.
More of them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's about 3 inches tall.
They're like the size of a knight.
Yeah, they're pretty hefty. The Titans.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're a complex kid for sure. Like
they're probably closer to the new knight in size, I think. But they're fun kits, and we've got the Warlord Titan with Quake Cannon and Conversion Beam Extirpator. The Warlord Titan with Volkite Destructor, yes, Volkite, and Macro Gatling Blaster, and then the Reaver Titan with Graviton Obliterator and Volkite Annihilator. All those are just made up words, and I love them.
This is all for Legions Imperialis, by the way, so not real games.
Boo! Don't say that. It's a real game. I wish it was more popular because it's a fun time.
Yeah.
We got a cool animation preview after that for the new Warhammer Plus stuff, which was interesting.
The Butcher's Nails looks sick.
It looks like it's actually worth something. Like I dropped my Warhammer Plus subscription this year. It wasn't the models weren't really doing it for me, and I was a year behind on it anyways. Like, so I just dropped it, and I think maybe I'll wait another year till the good models come out, and I'll resub and I'll watch the Butcher's Nails when the whole thing's out.
Well, it's a one-off 14-minute episode of Hammer and Bolter, basically.
I thought it was going to be like a mini series, like they do sometimes.
No, one. It says Butcher's Nails is coming to Warhammer TV in August as a one-off 14-minute episode of Hammer and Bolter.
Okay, well, I'll watch it sometime.
The preview looked great.
It does look really cool.
It looks Imperial Fist fans are going to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was fun having all the trailer had him in point of view of the Dreadnought, which was, or not the Dreadnought, the Berserker, which was neat because it's like, oh dang, these guys are spooky, and it's cool to see the destruction from that level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they didn't tell us anything else about the new Warhammer Plus stuff, just that one. So I forget that I have Warhammer Plus and I get the models, but I forget that you can actually watch videos on it.
Yeah.
So it's got the
you can look at the
worst
old codexes and White Dwarfs too.
Yeah.
Like
I actually really
all
like that
kinds of
feature.
stuff
That's the thing I use most out of it. It's really fun to go and find some of the old stuff to look through. I just wish there was an app for just that, because it'd be a lot easier than doing it on there. Like, especially trying to do it on mobile, just like through Google Chrome or whatever, is a fucking pain in the ass.
Well, believe it or not, GW is not the best when it comes to apps.
I know, crazy.
I honestly think their Kill Team app is maybe one of their best apps they have.
For real.
You know, I tried messing around with the 40K app to try and like build an army, and it just seems like that would be a nightmare to actually try and look up stats and stuff while you're actually playing the game.
The app, having now used it for a game of 11th, it is cool being able to read your secondaries and read your rules and like when you match up against your opponent. That actually worked surprisingly well. It had like the deployment map and everything, which was nice. You know, I did it one time and it worked pretty dang all right. We'll see how well it works all the time, but it was pretty cool.
Yeah. How'd your game of 11th go?
Zarin kicked my ass. My knight got taken down by Blood Angels with chainswords, so that was a bummer. But it was a great game, and we're gonna get another one in soon.
How many points did you guys play?
1,500.
Nice. You brought your. Is this the? Now you and Zarin are both doing narrative, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much
Tacoma?
My narrative list, and then Zarin just threw 1,500 points of Blood Angels together. But it'll be pretty close to what he brings for the narrative too.
Nice. So liking the new edition then, and
yeah.
Did you play much 10th?
I had like probably 20 games of it. You know, at like varying point levels.
It's more Warhammer than I've ever even played.
Yeah, so. You know, I play a lot of games. I like this more. I think it's better, or hopefully going to be better than 10th. I think 10th was pretty cool, but I disliked a lot of the simplicity they put in with lists, and I think the new detachment system and their new scoring does a much better job at making it feel a little bit more, like they were saying, trying to make it feel like it's actually a narrative battle within a 40K novel type of deal.
Yeah. Tyler, you haven't played any 10th edition, did you?
No, I haven't played since 9th, I want to say. Yeah.
That was the last time I played, and then it's just been an all Kill Team and one game of Blood Bowl ever since.
Yeah, we played quite a bit of 4th and 5th.
Undefeated.
You're just that good at Blood Bowl, Chuck. What can I say?
Oh, I've never lost. So moving on to a game that I have a bunch of models for and have never played. Warhammer Age of Sigmar. We got new ogres,
fat boys, love them. I think they're sick. I think that these are some of the best models shown off the preview. You know, like we got the tyrants, you know, like to start off like their leaders. We got new gluttons, which is cool. Like, love those guys. They look sick. I love like the way that like all the armor looks like it's just like basically pounded out of a metal sheet over their head, right? like stick it on their head and fucking beat it into shape. Sick.
That Maul Beast cavalry.
Oh man, they're sick.
I like how everyone was talking about the one on the right, just him staring forward,
smiling.
During this part where Tyler's photo would be, put the Maul Beast cavalry.
It's a good doggo.
Yeah,
like you can tell that's a good dog.
I really hope that the cavalry, like the dudes riding it, aren't too attached to it. So, or if they are, it's easy to shave off the legs, because I definitely want to use that thing in 40K. Maybe for like a the one new Inquisitor they have that's like riding the shrimp. I'll make my own version of him, but riding on this thing.
Hell yeah.
It's just such a great, stupid looking guy. I love him so much.
It's so fun. It's like fantastic. The High Slaughtermaster is really cool, especially like that guy out front. Like, what's with the like super naked bald guy? The guy,
I don't even know if he's an ogre. He looks like one of the vampire or flesh eater court.
He does, but like
insane description.
I don't know.
Age of Sigmar has so many of these like cool centerpiece models.
Yeah, like weird chariot models. I think 40K wants to go in that direction. They just don't know how to make quite the pivot.
Yeah, I think it's harder when you, I mean, as fantastical as 40K is, it's still kind of grounded in our reality a little bit. Like, this is more like even more fantastic on top of that. And you've got a lot of like beasts and stuff like the dragons that they have and stuff. And the is it Slanesh that's got another big chariot thing?
Yeah,
the guy riding it.
Also, I just it's called a gorger, and it's kind of like a curse that only affects ogres, where no matter how much they eat, they still feel hungry, and it causes them to become all weird, naked, gaunt looking things.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, been there.
Yeah.
Me with too many edibles.
Yeah.
Right. The butcher's pretty cool.
Yeah,
that guy's
absolutely.
gross.
I like the sloshing cauldron he's got. Where he's like just carrying a cauldron where he's got a couple different skulls in it and blood is like sloshing up out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, the cleavers are really cool, which feel like they go like kind of hand in hand with him too. Like they're like his they're like his minions. And then you got like the alternate build for the gut seers, which are super sick. Like I like that they all just have a bunch of guts in their hands. Fucking awesome. And then actually we got just a little sidebar. We actually got some more ogres released today. Did you see?
What was I saw?
It was stock shooting skin with new ogre hunters, and that sure looks like a Warcry warband that was recycled for AOS.
So here we go.
Okay.
Oh wow, yeah, that's
I missed this one.
Yeah, I that too.
That is a Warcry warband.
That was 100% supposed to be a Warcry warband.
You know, I mean, like, there was discussion on the Warcry subreddit. They were like, you know, someone was bringing up how that was a Warcry warband, and some people were like, I don't buy it. You know, they're like, we've had all kinds of elite 3-man units. It's like, well, yeah, like they were just shown off in the summer preview.
Yeah, like if that's actually crazy. That sucks. These guys look really cool.
Yeah,
actually,
Warcry is dead. Like, fucking, you saw it here first. So.
I don't know why they didn't show this in the summer preview.
Yeah, that is really funny.
Maybe it's just because the ogres had the one big box, and this is a separate box.
It's a Warcry box, and they were like, "Fuck, what do we do with this?" So, yeah, like R.I.P. Warcry, hit with a bazooka.
Yeah, it just like my grandma or whatever. But then they didn't show it off, and I was kind of sad. There's like a giant elephant or something, some huge, probably like the size of one of those dragons models, because it looked big next to an ogre, and an ogre is like the size of a custodian.
I think those are the old ones.
Oh, like the actual old one. Do those exist in Sigmar?
No, like the old mammoths. I don't think they're new.
Do those have models right now?
Yeah, the ogre maw tribes have like these big fucking mammoths.
Maybe it's just an update to it then, because they in the video where they were showing it off, like on the trailer, you know, they like really focused on only showing off parts of that, not the full thing.
Oh, I didn't notice. I thought I thought it was just like the existing one, because they have it.
Let me double check.
But destruction, ogre maw
they do. Yeah, they do have these like
it's the
horns or whatever.
Yeah, thunder tusk and the stuff like that. So I think that's what that was. I think it was just the thunder tusk beast rider.
Yeah, if you go to here, I'll post it in our chat. Sorry, audio or in visual. Well, Chuck can put it here. But the last 3 seconds of the video is clearly hinting at something else, and I don't think that's any model that looks like on their store. Whatever that is, it's big elephant or something. I want to see what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. Let's try to find this.
I just clicked that and it was real fucking loud. You know? Got like all of our audio set up so I can hear you guys,
just screwed up, yeah.
That one just blew me up.
Sorry, Chuck.
Yeah. No, but at the end of it looks like there is some elephant looking feet. Let's see if we can get a screenshot and
add God.
Yeah, Tyler got the same thing.
I did it to me.
So but yeah, some pretty cool stuff for Sigmar there. and maybe some more stuff that they are teasing. The ogres are pretty cool. What if those ogres go with the big guys too that they had previously, the bigger ogres?
The Gargants?
Sure.
No,
No,
those are two separate factions, I believe.
you're right. That is, it is a different feat for that pachyderm kind of
If
thing.
anybody is going to pick out
I
feet
hate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, good spot on the different monster feet.
Yeah, glad to help.
Yeah, Sherlock toes over here.
Yeah. Now, those are sons of Behemoth, which are different than the ogres.
Which
I
they're
know
way
AOS.
cool. They're way cool. The big giants are always tempting models.
They just look like They look like badly shaped kids' dolls with how big they are, and just kind of like,
but like in like a fun way, you know.
I don't even know about that.
I saw one. All right, I want to put out like a little hobby gripe general. So this incredible painter / sculptor took a Sons of Behemoth, okay, and they made it a woman giant on Instagram recently, okay, and it was really well done, okay. I'm not taking anything away from that, but I fucking hate what they did with it, okay, because it was so pretty. Like they made like a fucking beautiful woman's face on this like fucking weird ass giant. And it was weird. It was
really like
weird.
having this like mismatch of how
it was face... it was like very soft, very like feminine. It looked like almost like elven type face, and then like just like this kind of like gangly body.
Maybe it's like a siren.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like, you know, whatever it is, they did a great job with it. But
it was just a weird like artistic.
It was weird. Yeah, like there's, you know, I see that quite a bit. There's stuff I'll see online and I'll be like, oh, that's really well executed, but I fucking hate it for one reason or another. So this is me being a hater. So
that's okay.
Just Tyler being a hater.
Yeah. So. If you guys subscribe on the $10 tier or more, I'll create if we get 15 people at that I'll create an entire section just for you guys where I can shit on stuff in private. Okay.
Are you going to be doing video of it? We're not safe for work, but that's a little different.
No.
You mean you're gonna talk badly about it?
I will post every time I find something.
Gotcha. I thought we were going in a real different direction. With this
podcast. That's a lot more than that. Like we need 50
that's
people
like,
at $100 a month, or
You heard that. We will create a new tier, 50 people at $100 a month, and Tyler will poop on things.
Yeah, absolutely.
But that's $5,000 a month. That's a good deal.
Yeah, I didn't say how frequently I was doing it. You know, I will film it. That's what you guys really want.
Stretch goal.
Yeah, stretch goal. Life under capitalism, right? Nothing sacred.
All right. Well, we've got a little scattered here, so let's move on to the Underhive, where people probably do dirtier shit for less money. No.
Yeah, I mean, it's not Dubai, right? Like so.
Yeah, which I mean, wasn't that your theory, Tyler? That's why they made the Dubai chocolate, so they could mess with the SEOs.
Absolutely, 100%. That's what that was. Yeah, but this Underhive, it feels like a rehash of one box we got a couple years ago. Escher's versus Goliath again, also in the Underhive, right? This is called Necromunda Skirmish, which is interesting name, right? Like so.
I think based on how the Necromunda subreddit was talking about, it seems like it's a new edition almost, which seems neat, I guess.
I think maybe there's going to be like maybe a little more compact way to play, like a faster way to play, and then like the more classic, way that they've had, because they've done that in the past with it.
I don't know.
One of the boxes had like a stripped down version of Necromunda.
Yeah, that's a good point. The community seems to think it's a new edition, I guess, because they talked about like the rules getting kind of streamlined down, which seems nice in theory, because Necromunda always seems like a cool time, but their online databases are mixed between like 3 different websites that seemingly kind of like close down at random, I feel like. And 80 variations of campaign books that it seems like it's a lot of work to set up a Necromunda campaign.
I mean, you need like that one friend who's just like obsessed with running a Necromunda campaign. Like all they want to do is paint excessive terrain and like be the DM for like a Necromunda campaign,
And if you have that, then you're set. But if you don't,
Absolutely.
Necromunda is the most unapproachable game in the world.
It's a lot. It's a lot for sure. Like, it's a game.
What do you guys think of the sculpts on the Ashers?
They're interesting. I don't know.
I feel like they start out really good. Like if you look at the website, I feel like they start out really good, and then they look like you get to the last two, and it looks like this is something they pulled out from a while ago that they just kind of had to.
The abs painting and like the arms on the lady with the flamethrower it remind me kind of the Catachans, but that's also it's probably difficult to paint muscles at that scale. But the gear looks
cool. They're heavy metal painters. I mean, come on.
True, but I like all the gear, like the guns and stuff looks solid. But
and like the Goliaths, they look good. I think that these are like the scale is slightly different on them than the previous ones. Like, okay. I think that they're like just like kind of redoing the sculpts and getting everything like nailed down stylistically. And Games Workshop seems to be doing that with like a lot of stuff, right? Like a lot of things from like 8 to 10 years ago are getting touched again, and they're getting like their processes down better. It feels like a lot of that stuff is like and like it's like this weird transitionatory stuff in between old GW and new GW, and it seems like maybe those molds are starting to break down, and so they're revisiting stuff they're not really happy with stylistically, or maybe from like a production standpoint they've been able to re-optimize them, and I think they're redoing that. I think that's one of the reasons we're getting new intercessors now, stuff like that. So.
Yeah, I guess by the way, Morocco and Netherlands went to penalties, so
thanks for the update.
Yeah, man.
Who do you need to win?
I kind of want Netherlands to win, but I do like some of the players in Morocco. Right. Ashraf Hakimi's got some questionable stuff going on.
What soccer pro doesn't?
I mean, a lot of them.
Yeah, probably. But
so yeah, they've gone to penalties, and Issa Diop scored in the 90 plus one to tie it up and take it to extra time. And I missed both of those goals because I was talking to Connor. So.
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways, the big summer preview.
We've got the Underhive crews also.
Yeah,
like they were
combo boxes. That's pretty cool.
And they're keeping
getting a combat patrol.
Yeah, they're keeping all the old sculpts for Orlok and Escher available in those boxes too. Yeah. So
I think these are kind of just like they kind of talk about you can use it as the start of a new gang, or just like they come with extra gear than in the normal box, so you can kind of use them as like upper level fighters for your gang, which is nice. Yep. It doesn't seem like it's replacing the old sculpts, which is good because I think there's less models.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, big summer preview.
That's sweet. That's all there was for it.
Yeah. So, unfortunately, our game didn't get any kind of real highlights. So
yeah, nothing worth talking about for sure.
Yeah. So thank everybody. We appreciate you listening. I'm at Painting Cave Minis.
Wait, did you guys scroll further up?
No. What's up?
We missed something big.
What did we miss?
They're adding Exodites.
What, to Exodites to 40K?
Yeah. No, Kill Team.
Oh, with the Orc Codex? Kill Team.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kill Team.
Kill Team. I've never even heard of that game before.
What's a Kill Team podcast? We don't do that here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Exodites, so fucking elves on dinosaurs. Who would have ever thought?
I'm so annoyed because for years I've been saying there's no way they'd add a cavalry to Kill Team. That wouldn't make sense. If they added Exodites, they wouldn't be on the dinosaurs. And then I'm like, God damn it.
I mean, like, fucking incredible models, right?
Great.
Look great. It's something I've wanted for 20 plus years, ever since I read about them in the second edition codex. I was like, fucking elves on dinosaurs. It sounds incredible. I'm a little shocked to see him on dinosaurs in Kill Team. I was expecting if we were going to get Exodites it to be like 8 weirdos and like 3 dinosaurs.
Yeah, right? Kind of like fruit almost.
Yeah, or like, it'd be like Corsairs plus like a couple dinosaur minions, dogs,
like the scale of the Space Wolf.
Absolutely. And to see 3 cavalry units in Kill Team, and look at all those grass tufts they stuck on the bases for these guys too.
That is a lot of tufts.
That is a lot of tufts for the team.
It's Ford Tuft.
Yeah.
I got you laughed, don't act upset. I heard that snicker.
Really good models though. I'm excited. The beast snaggers that they're facing NPOs. Kind of bummed they didn't give rules for them. Like that's a miss right there. Why couldn't you give us an upgrade sprue and some rules?
Yeah.
Exodites are definitely going to face Spectre Squad, and some VP goes, no, guys, split the box and stick the old stuff in it. Because like this is essentially the combat patrol from when Beast Snaggers had one, minus the HQ character. So they're like, package those up individually. They're $40 a piece.
Does it even tell you how many it comes with in the article?
Yeah, they don't really have
they don't have an image of it, which sure, because we've seen the models, but
they showed the back. They showed us the back of the box at one point.
Yeah, the trailer,
someplace. The trailer. But yeah, I'm bummed that as the Orkiest guy, I'm bummed that the Beast Snaggers aren't don't have their own kill team and just have NPO rules.
Yeah. So my prediction that I saw after that I made after this is that we are going to get 8 boxes in this next season. And they're all going to be NPO player boxes, one team on there. So I hope I'm wrong. Speculate in the comments.
100% guarantee you're wrong.
You 100% guarantee it? You know for a fact. Have you got previews we don't know about, Chuck?
I just told you that I don't know how many times I have to say I'm part of GW's marketing strategy that you'll actually fucking listen to me.
Is this why we're never going to get AdMech again?
Yeah, Chuck is actually the one with the NDA this whole time.
Yeah, just a different one.
So not doing anything. That's my NDA.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. I hope I'm wrong.
How about this, Tyler? You wanna put a box on it? So we'll just go first box of the season. You're saying it's gonna be one team in NPOs. I say it's gonna be 2 teams.
I'm not that certain.
I
was being a little cynical. I was a little cynical on this.
I think that's a fair thing to be cynical about. It kind of stinks that.
Shut the fuck up, Connor. Trying to get free models.
Okay, I mean that's fair, Chuck, but
he buys them. That's not my.
No, because it doesn't go to your hobby golf. Because I updated mine and I need to blow my head off instead of buying new models because mine is way too high. But it's kind of a bummer. Like the models are great. I'm just annoyed that Tyler said it would have been cool to get another team. I hope this doesn't become a recurring trend because Beast Snaggers are cool looking models, but I don't play enough NPO kill team to worry, and I don't think they're the easiest to sell off because I imagine every Orc player either doesn't like these guys or already has a dozen of them.
Yeah, I honestly think you could have, even without giving them a upgrade sprue, I think you could have just gone Beast Snaggers. You go 3 or 4 of the dudes, however many they are, on the pigs, the big squigs, and then you just have a couple warriors. I think you could do it easy. Big kind of like Scout Squad, where you've got 5 interesting dudes and then a bunch of warriors.
Yeah, they could do that. They certainly could do that. I'm happier that they didn't do that, and then not give it an upgrade sprue. So I'd rather no upgrade sprue. No rules, then as is. Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
We'll talk about the Exodites a lot more coming, but just wild speculation. There's a lot of doom and fear around at least the KTC Discord that this box is going to be dumb broken, because
4 APL,
4 APL, 3 dudes on riders. I personally, I don't know. I'm never the sky is falling until it actually does, and we see the rules. And even at that point, I'm still not smart enough to be like, oh, that's fine, it's broken.
Yeah. I'm not really concerned with the rules, so much as they're going to be broken, as the weirdness of oval bases and stuffs on,
because those are big bases. Those are definitely bigger than the Space Wolf.
I don't know. They look not too big, because the tail goes.
No, I think they're pretty big, dude.
I don't know. They're solid sized for sure.
Well, if you look at the
when you watch the video, you kind of get a view of them next to the Beast Snaggers, and they are definitely
are they the 75 by 42? Are they the 90 by 52? Because 90 by 52 is so fucking big in a game of Kill Team. That's the only thing I can think of, right?
Well, like here's a perfect photo actually. Like the one on the left, I think one of the Exodites is on a larger base than the other two, but like that, I don't see that fitting easily in like a Into the Dark hallway.
Yeah, I mean, like it may just be perspective on there, but like I don't know, like that's a big base, regardless. Like, and like here's the thing: pivoting a model like that inherently occurs movement in it, right? Because like you're moving, like dragging the one edge on there, and so like stuff like that is going to cause a lot of problems for the movement of models, I feel like. But also just like it's going to be weird. Like, can they go through doors? You know, there's no way they're getting under advantage anywhere on this. Can that model fit on advantage? Can it fit on the third floor advantage? You know, like these are my questions about the team more than anything. I don't give a shit if they're broken because they can always fix it, right? Like so many teams have come out broken. Like I don't expect the team to get the rules right first. Like stuff can be balanced. Like that's not my concern. The actual mechanics of the game for the size of the models, little concerning.
And like my concern is the precedent it sets. I'm not a huge fan. I think Exodites are cool. I'm excited that the models are out. I think the models are great, but for me, like I like Kill Team when it feels a little bit more spec opsy with infantry, and having dudes on dinosaurs, while really cool, just feels like I saw a lot of comments on like Reddit and people that like this might be a jump in the shark moment, and I think that's a fair guess. And then my opposite concern is I don't think they're going to be broken unless they really have to compensate for the fact that, like Chuck and you guys are saying, they're going to be hard to hide, and a lot of teams have access to a melt-a-gun. And even if you double their health from a Corsair up to 16 or give them some crazy shit like 20 health, you still only have like 3 guys. And most teams have a Melta on a Plasma or like, you know, our Space Marines with chainswords. Like, I don't see how you keep these things alive without giving them.
I mean, it's a 3 operative team.
Yeah. Right? Like, so they're going to have some crazy defensive tech, which like, if you do that, does it become like too unfun, you know? So I'm like, I have a lot of questions and I'm excited to see the rules, but my first thought is like, they're going to be the opposite of, they're going to be broken in the sense for the person playing them because they're just going to die to a swift breeze because it's impossible to hide this thing. The second it has an engage order, it's getting shot by everything on the board.
There's no way that they can allow these to be on conceal behind cover.
Yeah, like it's bigger than the Patriarch, and absolutely. And the Ogren can't conceal. It's like, well, they're elves, so they're sneaky. So sure, but like still, how
it's on a fucking dinosaur.
Yeah, like, how do you hide this model?
Absolutely, you know, and like the tails are so long.
The second these things get on engage, it's you're the only way you're going to be safe again is putting them on conceal, and at that point, that's turn 3, and everyone's going to be within 2 inches to shoot the shit, anyways.
Absolutely. So it's for sure interesting. I can't wait to paint them though.
Yeah.
They look fun as shit to paint.
I think that was a very funny thing on Friday night. I was over at our local store and everyone was talking, and it was very funny to see the differences in the non-kill team people versus the kill team people, where all the kill team people were like, great models, really concerned about how this is going to work, and all the other people are like, great models, and I'm really excited. And I think they're like, but the kill team guys seem really confused. And everyone's like, we're all super excited for the models. It's just, it leaves a lot of questions. And it was kind of annoying that everything minus us had a lot of rules shown off, and they're like, yeah, 4 APL and that's it. And it's like, well, last time we had 4 APL, it was the most broken team in the game, so maybe a little more info could have been nice.
I think one thing is they have to be unless they're changing the kill op, they have to be a 5 operative team.
And so are those
to count?
Yeah,
because they have to count, right? For sure.
Because we're not getting improved ops 2026 before these guys drop, I assume.
Yeah.
So they have to be a 5 APL team or 5 model team.
They're gonna be like Strike Force Varial. They're actually just straight declassified. Dude, they don't even get actual support.
There would be protests at GW headquarters.
The one big thing about this though is that anything with an oval base is now an Exodite to me. Anything with an oval base from here on out.
That was that was the most fun part, was after everyone's panic was like, well, here's what I'm converting. And we saw like everyone ever talk about conversion ideas. I know Cody's already looking at Gene Stealer Colts. I'm like, how tall are these? How much do I have to mount Cerberus Raiders on top of it? Tristan was talking about like corn berserkers or the corn demon things and stuff.
The Dreadnaughts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Sick. There's so many great options on there. We saw Jeremy Spake right away, that meta chaser that he is.
Yep.
Drop his RBDs
and hottest guy around.
Version. Just
well, that's
like
a given.
Got it all. Works in the movies too.
Doesn't follow the mini of the month very carefully though.
Yeah, well, I mean, not everyone can be perfect,
Yeah, we all have faults. So
his wife's and his team won soccer today, right? Turkey won?
Nope. Turkey got knocked out by USA.
Oh, we my bad. Sorry, my bad.
Actually, sorry. Turkey got knocked out after their second game. They beat USA to have a nice plane ride home to face their country, which is real pissed at them because they got knocked out real early.
Okay. Is Cape Verde still in it?
Yeah.
Let's go. I'm sure.
So Cape Verde, I think Cape Verde and DR Congo are still in.
Were they the team that just got their first goal ever at the World Cup? Or was that
there was a couple teams. There was quite a few debutante teams in it. So yeah, Cabo Verde is still actually in the World Cup. They moved on. They actually Uruguay, who's kind of considered a traditional soccer powerhouse, actually didn't make it through and didn't make it out of their group, and Cabo Verde did. So, I had to look up where Cabo Verde was, and I'll give you guys a buck if you can tell me without googling it where Cabo Verde is in the world.
Africa.
Okay, where in Africa though?
I believe it's on the western coast of it. I just knew it's Africa, but I didn't know where.
It's actually in the middle of the Atlantic. It looks like. So.
Oh, I'm half right. Western coast.
You didn't even let me.
Sorry, I it's a geography question. I love this shit.
Tyler, I knew you had the latitude and longitude, and longitude just ready to go.
I did. I'm a pro geoguesser on the side. I have a little VTuber thing.
Nice.
Get online and I geoguess. That's how I make my money, you guys.
But that's less about the game and more about being a creepy person and tracking down people you see on the internet.
Yeah,
Who doesn't
absolutely.
do that? What's you holding there, Chuck?
This is one of the orc dudes that I was building.
Nice.
So yeah.
Actually, speaking
of orc sculpture.
Speaking of GeoGuessr, my friends and I have been doing this. I think it's called Wiki Guesser, where you go from one random article on Wikipedia to another one, and I fucking love that game because all the hours I spend at my job definitely doing work and not boringly browsing Wikipedia has prepared me for this in a level I didn't realize possible. But I am kicking their asses at that, and I love it.
Good job, Connor. I'm proud of you.
If who needs the World Cup when I can win the World Cup of Wiki Guesser?
Yeah, I mean, you got to go pro at Excel before you get
fuck Excel. I hate Excel, but Wikipedia.
Have you seen those people?
No,
they're crazy. I
think I've seen some of those.
Yeah. Also, the one of the founders of Wikipedia just got permanently banned from Wikipedia.
What for?
Because he thought Wikipedia had too much of a liberal bias. And so he's found.
What doesn't these days?
I mean, only reality, right? Unfortunately, not even a liberal bias, a leftist bias. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Netherlands lost in the penalty shootout. The worst fucking penalty shootout I've ever seen.
Damn it, dude. This is what I get for not having Denmark.
It's not like really like the Netherlands is a real place.
I've never been there.
Yeah, exactly. I've never.
I mean, all flowers in the world come from there.
Did you ever hear the story about how tulips used to be like the most valuable thing on the planet and like currency for a while?
Yeah.
And then they went into the tulip market.
Dutch East Indies, man.
Hard into the tulip market, and then the tulip market crashed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like crypto.
Basically like Florida with oranges. I mean, like they recently got concentrated orange juice removed from, futures. Like, you can buy futures in orange juice, like on the stock market, like concentrated orange juice though. And so like if Minute Maid's not making it anymore, that's a big deal. Like that's got to be a hit. Like all those people holding orange juice concentrate tokens straight down.
Well, my entire freezer out in the garage is worthless now, I guess.
That's how I've been investing, is orange juice concentrate.
Pretty much. But what's not worthless?
The Vox Cascadia Patreon podcast.
There, you were so close.
I was so close.
You were so
Reading
close,
is not my strong suit. Okay.
Yeah, I know. So Patreons, thank you. We appreciate all y'all. We appreciate everybody who listens to the podcast. Patreons are the ones who help keep the lights on, though. So we appreciate you more. We love everyone. So if you enjoy the bullshit we do extra bullshit after almost every show, except the one that Tyler still owes us from Battlefield when he said he was going to give us extra because we busted out early and played Battlefield and he never got anything with it. I'm going to just give you shit every week until you actually get it up. So
okay, that's fair.
Okay. So Sam, how was the Thorns game this weekend? Zarin went to a World Cup game, which is amazing.
Wait, Zarin did?
Zarin did, yeah.
What? He's down in Mexico now, I think, or like he's about to leave for Mexico.
Nope, he was in Seattle.
Oh, okay. I just wonder if he's doing one in Mexico too.
Cody, Zach, Greg, Rob, the Hobby Highlander. Sorry, Sonny went home from the World Cup early. That's good for you, though.
Who was Sonny playing
for? South Korea. Sun Hun Yumin.
Oh, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Ryan Hagedorn and James Nevitt, Happy Stick. Tanner kicked my butt. Well, actually, Tanner and I could have beat Tanner the other night. I fucked up.
You found out you were not cheating or something? Or there was a
I didn't cheat actually, and I lost by 1 point and realized that if I just hit a dude, I would have beat Tanner. So Troy, Jordan, Sean Ross, good job this weekend at ABTT, by the way. Jenna, Nick, my Dante is looking amazing. Connor, I guess. Scott, Keaton, Thomas, Mark Meyer, Vox Scream, Social Media Queen, Max, I blank on her name for a second, talk to her whole time. William, Tristan, Riley, Trench Fever, and Evan. Thank you, everyone who helps keep the lights on here. We appreciate it. Even if our lighting sucks for most of us. So, yeah. Tyler, you want to do the rest of it?
Yeah. You can find us on all of our social media at Painting Cave Minis for Chuck, at Spanaway on everything for Connor, at Lowbrow Minis for me. We also got at Vox Cascadia on Instagram, the Vox Cascadia podcast, or Vox Cascadia podcast on Patreon, which we just named all you guys. You know where to find us. Hopefully we get some new members though, because you can join us for the after show, which is where all the good stuff is. And most of all, we love you. Good night.